I forced 3 of the biggest AIs to work together to build Minecraft completely from scratch. Minecraft is a game with procedurally generated worlds, resources to gather, friendly mobs, and hostile creatures. But can 3 different AIs work together to recreate Minecraft? Let's find out. Starting off with ChatGPT. The first step to make Minecraft is to generate the terrain. So I asked ChatGPT to make terrain similar to Minecraft from scratch. I really hope ChatGPT gets this right. If ChatGPT messes this up, well, let's just say the other AIs are going to have trouble building on top of it. To make it more interesting, I will be scoring each AI based on how many attempts it took to add a feature. And, yeah, we were off with a shaky start. The world is upside down. Literally. Can these AIs actually make Minecraft? Let's find out who does best. Well, at least it added a hotbar at the bottom without me asking it to. And it has a bunch of blocks which we can select. This seems like a quick fix for ChatGPT. I am sure it's going to fix it in no time. Nope, it's not a quick fix for him. After 3 attempts to fix the issue, it finally gave a playable game. It's working. We can finally explore our Minecraft world, although it might only be a single chunk as of now. With just a single prompt, ChatGPT had already added terrain generation, player controller, and block placing and destroying. ChatGPT did a pretty good job with terrain generation. The terrain has grass and sand on top and dirt underneath it. This seems like a pretty good start to making a Minecraft clone. But upon a closer look, whoa, what's up with that jump? Feels like I'm on the moon. Look at these blocks. I don't think they are supposed to look like that. I think there is a problem with rendering the faces for these blocks. Yeah, it needs some fixing. I then asked ChatGPT to fix the rendering of block faces and make the player movement similar to Minecraft. And one prompt later, wow, the movement feels way closer to the original. Also, the face culling issue seems to be fixed. It looks much better. We can finally build whatever we like. The terrain generator only spawns a single chunk, but Minecraft has an infinite world which we can explore. So I asked ChatGPT to load more chunks around the player. This seems like an easy task to do, but I was really worried about the performance of the game. If ChatGPT doesn't optimize chunk loading, it will make the game laggy. And my worries did come true. There are multiple chunks spawning around the player, but the game has become incredibly laggy. The frames drop even when I try to place a block. This is a huge problem. If the game lags at this stage, it's going to struggle adding all the other features I've planned as well. I then told ChatGPT to fix the lag issue. It gave me a new script which uses per chunk mesh caching. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. But look at how buttery smooth the game has become. With that, ChatGPT wraps up with 19 points, which is a respectable score. Now let's see if Gemini can keep up. Let's give Gemini the exact same script ChatGPT left us with. Right now, our Minecraft world looks empty. So for its first prompt, I asked Gemini to add trees to the terrain. Adding trees in a Minecraft clone should be an easy task for Gemini. It doesn't work. Where are the trees, man? I told Gemini that the trees were missing and it generated a new script. And it's still not working. I can't breathe without my trees, Gemini. By the way, is it just me or is the skybox changing color? Yeah, the skybox changed from blue to black. Well, that was unexpected. With an unexpected feature added by Gemini, we still didn't have any trees in our game. But I guess third time's a charm. I once again to add trees. And this time, whoa, we finally have trees. The trees look better than I expected. Why are blocks around the trees different? Wait a minute. Oh, that's just the shadow of the tree. Yup, so the darker block on the lower part of the tree here aren't a different shade of green. It's dark because the blocks above are blocking the light. Interesting. Next, I asked Gemini to add water. Adding water isn't the same as adding any other block. The water block doesn't have collisions like the other blocks, and the player behaves differently when in water. So it's going to be interesting to see if Gemini can handle it. I think it's done. Let's download it and see what it did. It's the black screen of death. Do we have any errors in the console? Yes, we do. Let's report it to Gemini and ask it to fix it. One fix later, whoa, the sky is dark blue now. Wait a minute, no way, I was underwater the whole time. It flooded the entire world. The water physics works perfectly. We also have the water block in the hotbar. But the real question is, will the water spread out when placed like it does in Minecraft? Nope, but it does behave like water. It all works well, but having the whole map submerged isn't ideal. Where am I supposed to build a house? So I asked Gemini to reduce the water level, and it did exactly that. 3 prompts to add water, but we finally have land to stand on. Beautiful. Gemini finishes with 10 points. Not a great score. Can Claude do any better? Finally, it was Claude's turn to take over and add new features to our Minecraft clone. Our Minecraft world was kind of lonely with just the player in it. We need friendly mobs. So after giving Claude the last script made by Gemini, I asked him to add chickens. Claude scares me a little. Adding chickens isn't the same as adding another block. It needs AI, movement and behavior. Getting it right could take multiple attempts. And with the limited free credits Claude gives, I really wanted it to work on the first try. Let's see if Claude can handle it or not. It says the chicken has 3 states and it is a billboard sprite. Why did it use billboard sprites for the chicken? For those who don't know, billboard sprites are 2D images in a 3D game which constantly faces the camera. That is not what chickens in Minecraft are like, but let's check it out anyways. I see a chicken. Why is it doing that? Why is its head bouncing like that when it walks? They look so funny. It's running away. They don't look like the chicken from Minecraft, but they are funny to look at. Let's trap them in a pit. I have 3 chickens in a hole with wobbly heads. And they can't escape either. Anyways, let's ask Claude to replace the 2D sprites with proper 3D models. I really hope Claude gets it right this time. The free credits get used up instantly with a single prompt and locks out Claude for 5 hours. So I have to wait 5 hours after every script Claude generates. If Claude messes up again, it will affect its score badly. Let's check out our chickens. There it is. Wait, it doesn't look bad. But man, I miss those wobbly chickens. The chicken also has a walking animation. Look at all these chickens. I don't think the chicken behaves differently in water. What happens if one of them falls off the world? Wait, where did it go? I think it's this one. What the hell is falling chickens? Claude successfully added chickens to our Minecraft clone. Now it was time to add a hostile mob. There are a bunch of hostile mobs in Minecraft, but I really wanted to add creepers to our Minecraft clone. It's going to be interesting to see how Claude handles it, as creepers modify the world by destroying blocks when it explodes. I asked Claude to add creepers and it modified our existing script. Let's check it out. I guess we will have to wait for it to be night to see the creepers. Oh, a creeper just spawned right in front of me. Why does it have 4 eyes? That is so weird. It does have the general shape of the creeper. I also like how its legs move when it moves. Oh, it's flashing. I'm trying to get it to explode, but oh, I guess it got me. Now, where did that creeper explode? Look at how big of a crater it made. This is actually insane. It worked on its first try. Are there any other creepers nearby? There it is. I can't hit it, so there is no way for me to kill them. But still, it works so well. Other than it having 4 eyes, the creepers were working as expected. This is actually what the hell? How many creepers are there? And that is our final Minecraft clone. Time to settle which AI did the best. The winner of this challenge is not Gemini. With 10 points for trees and water, Gemini came in last place. The winner of this challenge is ChatGPT with 19 points. But here's the thing I can't stop thinking about. ChatGPT won the scoreboard by doing the simpler work, but Claude handled the hardest problems. So I'll leave it to you. Drop a comment down who do you think actually performed best. If you enjoyed this, check out this video as well. Like and subscribe. Bye.